You probably read the title, and yes, to answer that question, it's possible. The iPad mini 6 is now capable of being someone's main computer. You can now connect a wide array of devices to it. If you're into music production, you can connect a USB mic and a MIDI keyboard or instruments and go to work. If the storage space isn't enough, you can connect an external SSD and even edit 4K videos off of that using the LumaFusion app. Speaking of video editing, it's powerful enough to edit 4K videos comfortably without any stuttering or issues and added effects. And then you can also edit photos, you can animate. It's powerful enough to do a lot of these multimedia tasks without issues. The iPad mini 6 is also one of the best mobile gaming devices that you can buy in 2023. Even though it's not the most current chip that Apple sells, it's still really powerful and efficient. And the fact that it's a big screen, but in a very comfortable form factor, means that you can hold it without any issues for a long period of time and play games. Given its size, the thermal performance is also really decent, so it doesn't overheat. The performance doesn't dip after playing for a long time. It's just a very steady and solid top tier mobile gaming performance. If you're somebody who's serious about mobile games, you can definitely consider the iPad mini 6 for that. Multitasking is a breeze. Its charm is the fact that it's so small yet so capable. I can fit this little computer into my pocket, or I can fit it into basically any bag along with accessories for productivity purposes. You can use keyboards and mouses via Bluetooth or wired connections with a dock or directly in the USB-C port. Battery life is great and can last multiple days on medium usage. Browsing the internet is also really good. You can use web apps just like you would on your computer or your desktop. And in terms of a desk setup, you can connect your iPad mini 6 to an external monitor, but it won't be the greatest experience. The M1 or higher iPad Pro models recently got a desktop type experience on external displays, whereas the iPad mini and other iPads are still stuck with just screen mirroring in the native resolution of the iPad. So you're gonna have big black bars on the side when you connect to a screen. It's not the worst experience, and it's definitely usable, because if you need a bigger display, then it will work. And also some apps actually support external monitors for certain features. Like for example, LumaFusion, you can have the video feed on the external monitor in the full resolution, but it's still not the best experience if you want to use it for, other purposes. I personally wouldn't use this that much, but it's definitely an option if you need a bigger screen. But yeah, it all depends on your computer needs. If you need something that can use full desktop apps, then no tablet will work for you other than potentially a Surface Pro, which is running on Windows. But if you primarily do work with web-based apps or use basic features in the Google/Microsoft suites, then you can definitely make the iPad mini work as your main computer. And then also if you work primarily in social media apps or just like mobile workspaces or environments, then the iPad mini 6 is perfect for you because it's literally a mobile device running on ARM, which means that you can run all your apps on your phone. If it's on your iPhone, then you can run it on your iPad mini 6 with no problems. It's very compatible with the mobile workspace and the mobile space in general. To conclude, it all depends on your computer needs, like I said before. And if you don't need desktop apps or heavy 4K video, not even video editing, but if you don't need like crazy 3D animated effects and stuff like that where you need like a GPU to handle and process it, then the iPad mini 6 can definitely be your computer. It features a file system so you can transfer files on and off with the SSD. Like I said earlier in the video, you can connect it to various different accessories, and yeah, it's 100% possible to be someone's main computer. It all just depends on what you need, but I think like 95% of the people out there who buy, expensive laptops and stuff like that can definitely survive with the iPad mini as their main computer. I think the main issue that you will run into is probably the keyboard. I know a lot of people value their keyboard experience, and if you have to kind of like set it up on a desk, that might deter people from using a tablet as their main computer or even using the on-screen keyboard, which is not bad. But yeah, so iPad mini 6 can definitely be your main computer. We out. Peace.